Amazing Grace is a vintage Jollibee toy from Jollibee. Yay! Hello, what's up, guys? I'm Percy, and I'm the Guinness World Record holder for the most number of fast food restaurant toys. And I am going to bring you, or to tell you, another amazing and stupendous and awe-inspiring Percy's fast food toy story. Okay, so for today, this is actually a vintage toy. This is one of the toys that I got probably way back early 80s or middle of 80s. I don't know. I have yet to research about the exact year when this particular toy was actually released by Jollibee, but definitely this is something really old. And it's amazing how a toy could maintain its mint or pristine condition when you really take good care of it. Look at it, it looks brand new. And the toys back then are so simple. They don't have much mechanism. It's actually made out of vinyl, very soft. So even if you have to throw it to a playmate, that wouldn't hurt a bit. And the wheels don't even turn. So it's basically just like a statue. Although the figure of Jollibee can actually be turned like so. Okay, he's the driver for this steam engine. Okay, so you can imagine if you're able to complete all the different characters of Jollibee, because way back then they're not just four, there are actually about 10 of them. There's Lady Moo, there's Champ, Miss Chicky, yeah, Miko, yeah, all the whole gang's there. But in recent years, I think Jollibee decided to have only the four main mascots as the spokesperson of Jollibee. So we have what remains are Twirly, Hetty, Popo, Jollibee, and who's the other one? Mr. Yum. Okay, so there are actually five. Well, anyway, look at this. Isn't this great? Yeah. I remember the first time we had our first Jollibee in San Fernando, because I was studying in college in San Fernando, and when they first constructed the very first Jollibee in San Fernando, we were so excited. Yeah, during the inauguration or the grand opening of that restaurant, so we're actually the first one. Yeah, probably the first batches. Um, yeah, my classmates and I, and we went there. We enjoyed every bit. We savored on those sundaes, French fries, and the whole fare that Jollibee is actually offering. And we were so happy. It's such a novelty. It's first time. Although we've been to Jollibee in Manila, which is once in a blue moon type of thing, once a year when we have to go on an excursion. And now it's such a treat to have a really big Jollibee restaurant, which is very proximate to our school. So when we decide to go to the downtown, we would immediately go to Jollibee for that jolly experience. Now, I just would like to give a big shout out to Alan Miranda, because he is one of my colleague that's been with me during the first few visits at Jollibee, the Jollibee restaurant. Well, we're like-minded in terms of actually collecting. He's also into collecting, but I think my toy collecting, and other collecting stuff had gone haywire. So I think my collecting habit went overboard. But he's dabbling into collecting, but not as extreme as what I did. So Alan Miranda is always my company whenever we go to Jollibee. And then I remember the first time we went there at Jollibee, we were literally collecting everything from the paper cups, the the styrofoam containers of the spaghetti and the chicken. Oh my goodness. And then also the tissue paper. I just hope I will remember where I sort of kept all those memorabilias from the very first Jollibee store in San Fernando, Pampanga. So that's it. So Alan Miranda was one of my great friends, one of those that I'm really comfortable with, who who always manages to make me feel at home, especially in the crowd when you're uncomfortable. You have all these bunch of intellectuals, and it is seemingly chaotic and really rowdy. Well, it's nice to have a friend who will keep you grounded and who will make you feel comfortable and at ease. So that's Alan Miranda in my life, and I'm so very happy that he's been there. He's part of my life during my college years. So that's it. Okay, so this is it. There's nothing much I can say about Jollibee here. This is really an amazing toy. All I can say, I'm awed by the way they try to make their toys. I mean, during the 80s, when you buy a Jolly Kid meal, you get this. It's so big and so enormous, and the quality of the materials that was used is actually taken into consideration to make sure that it's safe for the kids to play with, and for collectors, adult collectors like me, to be also safe with it. It doesn't contain any toxic materials or anything like that, and it's so soft. And to have it, I mean, basically this is more than 20 years old, probably 27, 25, and it still looks awesome, truly amazing, and I love it. I'm just glad I was able to keep it in its pristine condition. That. And as they say, there's plenty more where this came from. Probably the next few days I might be able to review the rest included in this particular choo-choo train. Okay, so I must say, this is just an amazing grace. Okay, so once again guys, let us try to be thankful for every amazing graces that come into our lives, be they in the form of a really antiquated or vintage Jollibee toy, or be thankful to great friends, from long lost friends from way back when. Like in my case, I would like to thank Alan Miranda for the friendship that we shared during our college years, and I truly appreciate that. I will always, just as long as this toy, or even before it's long gone, I will always cherish and treasure the friendship that we shared together. Okay, so let's be thankful for every amazing grace that come into our lives, be they small or big, be they seemingly insignificant, or the truly eventful ones. But just about every amazing grace that make our lives a lot more happy and jolly. So thank you guys for tuning in to Percy's Fast Food Toy Story. And I hope to see you again with our next amazing and stupendous and awe-inspiring Percy's Fast Food Toys. So until then, I love you Sabado, pati buong linggo. Hintay ka lang Jollibee, nandyan na ako. Bye-bye, see you around.